Hello, I'm Mike. Welcome to my channel. In this comprehensive video, I have combined 4 of my previous videos to introduce an automated approach for loading and refreshing a Power BI report in the cloud service when a zip file is received as an email attachment in my Outlook inbox. The first 3 videos demonstrate approach step by step using a received email with a CSV zip file format. These videos cover how to first manage the emails and its attachment in OneDrive using Power Automated Cloud Flow. Second, import and unzip the CSV file from OneDrive into Power BI. Third, refresh the Power BI report when a new email with attachment is saved to OneDrive. The fourth video provides an enhanced demonstration on how to handle the situations when the zip file is not the CSV format, ensuring the solution remains automated. I hope you enjoy this detailed tutorial. Let's dive in and get started.
Hello everyone, this is Mike. In this video, I shall introduce you an automation approach by using Power Automated Flow with OneDrive to refresh Power BI dataset when we receive an email zip file. Okay, let me first brief you the flow framework of my automation. First, an email with zip file attachment arrived into my Outlook inbox. Then my first flow is triggered to save the zip attachment to the OneDrive and also backup the zip file on OneDrive and backup folder. Same time, my flow also deleted the email from Outlook. When backup file was created on OneDrive, then my second flow is triggered to refresh my Power BI dataset and Power BI service. Then my Power BI report and dashboard and cloud gets refreshed. As the source file in Fly is zip format, I shall also introduce you in this video on how to create customer function in Power BI. With this created function, Power BI is able to read zip file data into its data module for reporting. Let's start the simulation test. We shall send the zip file named demo_CSV 1st of June 2021. Open zip file and we see how the sample file looks like. It has the latest update date, 1st of June 2021. Sending a test email with zip file attachment, which name is demo_CSV, 1st of June 2021. When email comes in, the flow saves the zip files to the folders. The original email is deleted as well. In test folder, the file updated as demo_CSV 1st of June 2021. Check Power BI report. First look at the demo chart page, refresh and update the date changing to 1st of June. Check the second page. 2 dates appear in updated date field. Tick the 1st of June, the chart numbers updated. Select both dates to source file displayed in the report. In previous section, I have demonstrated the automation flow by a simulation. From this section, I shall show you how to achieve the automation by creating the automated flows and a customer function in Power BI to read zip file from OneDrive. Okay, let's get started to create our first flow to save email attachment and OneDrive. Open Office and find the Power Automated app. Click My Flow. Click New Flow and select Automated Cloud Flow. Give the name to flow. Fill in Outlook. Then find and select when a new email arrives. Click Create button. Now we are in the window to define the field. Leave inbox as it is. Click the Show Advanced options. Fill in the receiver email address. Then give the sender email address. Give yes for included attachments. For subject field, we give the keywords DMO underline CSV. Leave NA for importance. Give yes for only with attachments. Now we have the first trigger created. Based on the triggered input, we need to create the action. The action is to check the specific info from an email attachment. Click New Step, type and search Control. Then select Apply to each regarding the arrived email input from previous step. Search the attachments from dynamic content as the previous input. Create condition checking to do further evaluating to the attachment. In the first row of condition box, we need to ensure again if we have attachment from arrived email. Then add the second row as additional condition to check if the attachment name contains .zip. Here you may add more relevant conditions if you want. Now it is time to create the action under Yes to clean current file under test folder and OneDrive for saving the new attachment zip file. First, we need to find the test folder path which stores the current zip file. Click and Action. Then in Choose Operation box, type the SharePoint. Search Get File. Select the Get File properties only. Inside address, fill in the OneDrive URL link. In library box, type your library name you used for test folder. My library is Documents. In limited entry folder box, find the and select your test folder path. In the box of included listed items, fill the no. Now we have the action to get the property of the current file and test folder. The next action is to delete it and test folder. Click the added action. In search box, find the apply to each. In select output from previous step, select the value. Click the added action button. Search SharePoint inbox and find deleted file in search box. Now we need to fill in OneDrive site address. In File Identifier search box, find the identifier from dynamic content. After deleting, next step will be save new attachment at the test folder and backup folder. Click the New Step button. In search box, find and select Apply to each. We are still considering the attachment as output from previous step. To the attachment, we need action to save it and test folder. Type SharePoint and search created file. Fill the OneDrive site address. Select the test folder path in folder path box. In file name, we give the static name DMO underline CSV.zip. In file content box, search and select the attachment content from dynamic content. Then we repeat the action to save attachment to the backup folder. The only difference here I made for backup file name is using expression. After the backup underline, I selected expression. In formula, search box, type format to find and select format date time. In parentheses, type U, find and selected UTC now, then command, then apostrophe, year underline, month underline, day underline. Click OK. After this dynamic timestamp, I attached the attachment name as well from dynamic content. Finally, in File Content box, select the attachment content. The final step is to delete the email from Outlook inbox. Type Outlook in search box. Select Office 365 Outlook. Type delete. Select delete email. In Messenger ID box, search and select Messenger ID. So far, we have completed the first flow creation. Let's have the flow error quick check. No error. Then press Save button. We see the green color highlighted. Your flow is ready to go. We recommend you test it. For my recall or other users, I rename each step according to the expected actions. Now it is time to test the flow. First, I prepared a new zip file which name is demon_csv 15th of June 21.zip. Open the zip file. We will find the latest update date is 15th of June 21. Send email arrived in Outlook inbox. Flow should be triggered. We see the file in test folder gets updated. A new backup file is also added in backup folder. Finally, the email is also disappeared in inbox. Another way is to look the flow running history. It shows that all steps are running successfully. In today's video, I first brief you an automation framework on saving email attachment to OneDrive and refresh Power BI dataset by Power Automated Flow. Then I demonstrated you the steps in details. When a target email arrived, how to create flow to updated file and save backup file and OneDrive. In next video, I shall show you on how to create a customer function in Power BI to read zip file from OneDrive and create flow to refresh Power BI dataset. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up. If you want to watch more videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks again and see you in next video. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. In previous video, I shared you on how to save email attachment to OneDrive by automated flow. In today's video, I shall show you a method to import the zip file from OneDrive and unzip it by Power Query in Power BI. Okay, let's get started. Before import zip file from OneDrive, we need to have a custom function to unzip source file in Power BI. Regarding the Power Query custom function, we may refer Microsoft Docs by search Google. There you will find using custom functions regarding the concept, creation, and usage of customer function. For our scenario, we may directly refer the Mark White BI blog site, where we can find the ready-to-use M code to build an zip function in Power BI. I have listed the site address in video descriptions for your reference. In the site, we may find the background info regarding the M codes for unzip file. Let's browse the site to the code section, click Download Raw, copy the whole M codes and paste them in our notepad for later use. Now we are ready to create the unzipped customer function in Power BI. Open new Power BI desktop, click Get Data, choose Blank Query, click the Advanced Editor. Replace and paste the copied unzip M code into the query editor. Click Done. Name the query as read zip file. Click Create and Apply button. Choose Close and Apply. Query is loading. Custom function is ready. Let's import the zip file stored on OneDrive. Click Get Data button. Choose the More. Type SharePoint in search box. Choose the SharePoint folder. Click Done. Fill in the OneDrive site address. Power BI loads all files stored on the OneDrive. Click the Transform button. Query loads all files. Filter the files that have only the zip extension. Then in the folder path column, select the folder which name contains OneDrive test folder. Now in Query Editor, Power BI only lists the zip file we have saved on OneDrive. For the query, we want the info from the latest zip file, which name is dmo_csv.zip. The filtered file is a binary format. Let's keep only the content and the name two columns. Now we need to invoke the created customer function. Click the Added Column button. Click the Invoke Custom function. Scroll down the function query list and select the read zip file. Click OK. In this screen, we keep the read zip file column and name column and expanded the table content of the read zip file column. Then tick out the use original column name as prefix. Click OK. Click expansion on the content column. Now the query function is starting unzip the file. Click OK in Combine Files window. We see the unzipped file in tape format. Click Home button in top menu. Click the Remove Rows button. Choose the Remove Top Rows. We should remove first 5 rows. Fill 5 in. Under Transform menu, choose the Use First Row as header. Power Query transfers a clean table with headers for us. Name the query as demo_csv table. Press Close and Apply button to load the table into Power BI desktop. Let's move to the table view of Power BI desktop. We can see the table loaded there. Here I'd like to share one way to get the latest update data from the table for reporting and dashboard creation. Let's right-click on the Demo CSV table, choose the Edit Query on the left-hand side, right-click on the Demo CSV table and choose the Duplicate. Then we get duplicated Demo CSV table. We remove the last 3 query steps. We see a table which has the latest updated date. Now we just need to keep the row 3 from the queried table. We see the queried table which only contains the latest updated date. Remove other columns. Name the column headers and table. Close and apply to load the table into the desktop. Now we have the two tables. One is Demon CSV table, another one is Demon CSV updated date table. By this way, I have created other queries to import all backup files that stored on OneDrive and name the desktop as Automation PBI and Flow Case 1. In the desktop, I have four factor tables, two for latest files, two for all backup files. In Data Model view, I built a simple data model. In Visualization view, I have two report pages as I demonstrated in previous video. Now let's publish it to the Power BI service in my workspace. Save and publish. Then it shows the publish is successful. Let's go to the Power BI service. Click the datasets and the data flows. We see the dataset of Automation PBI and Flow Case 1. This is the dataset we shall create our second flow to refresh it automatically when new file saved on OneDrive. By now we know in Power BI how to import and unzip files from OneDrive. In next video, I shall demonstrate on how to create the flow to refresh the Power BI dataset when new file saved on OneDrive. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give your thumb up. If you want to watch more videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks again and see you in next video. Hello everyone, Mike is here. In previous video, I shared on how to import the files from OneDrive and unzip it by Power Query customer function in Power BI. In today's video, I shall demonstrate the step on how to create the automated flow to refresh Power BI dataset and cloud service. Okay, let's get started. Open Power Automate and click New Flow. Choose the Automate Cloud Flow. In pop-up window, name the flow as Refresh PBI dataset when backup file created. In Choose Your Flow trigger box, type OneDrive, then choose when file is created. Click Create button. Now we need to find and select the default path of a backup folder from a root path. In Advanced option, keep the default settings. Click the New Step button. In Choose an option search box, type Power BI. Find Refresh a dataset from list and select. In the Refresh Dataset section, fill in the Power BI workspace. Search the target dataset, Automation Power BI, and Flow Case 1. Now the flow is ready. Let's have a quick check and save it. Back to Flow navigation page to view the created flow. Ensure it is turned on. You may test the flow by your data as I demonstrated in previous video. So far, I have completed all introductions on the steps to create the flow to save email attachment to OneDrive, the Power Query in Power BI to import and unzip files from OneDrive, and the flow to refresh Power BI dataset when new file created on OneDrive. If you missed my previous two videos, please refer them in my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up. If you want to watch more videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks again and see you in next video. In this video, I shall share a method on using R in Power BI Desktop to unzip the compressed Excel files based on the identified file name extensions of extracted files, such as CSV, XLSX, XLS, and XLSB, etc. Then combine them if they have the same column headers and table structure. Finally, load the combined data frame into Power BI for further data modeling. The introduced R script in this video only focus on loading zipped files from local machine, but it is possible to have slight modifications on R script to be able to fulfill the such automatic features online and cloud side with the required respective HTTP URL paths and access logins. Let's get started. First, we need to prepare the received compressed sample files. We have four Excel files with extensions CSV, XLS, XLSX, and XLSB. All of them have the same data table structure, same column numbers, with the same column headers. After compressing them, we get the zipped folder for the zipped 4 files as download zipped BPM 2023-2020. Inside the folder, we can see that they have the small compressed size in different format types. Assume that we have received and downloaded automatically the zipped files from the email attachment or from cloud side to our local hard drive. In the demo approach, I use the RStudio to edit R code lines. Regarding the local installation of R Engine and RStudio, please refer to my previous video suggested in right top corner. Launch RStudio. In Source Editor, we first need to install and load the 4 packages: readxl, zip, openxlsx, and readxlsb. Step 2. Define the source path where we download the zip files and create destination path for the output of extracted files. Step 3. Check if output dir exists. If not, create it. If exists already, check if any previous file returned there. If there is any one, then clear it to empty the folder. Step 4. Unzip compressed files. The first line unzips the contents of a compressed zip file with argument to specify the path to the zipped file we want to extract. Allows overwriting existing files in the output directory if any has the same name as the zip file. Sets the output directory where the zipped files will be placed there. The second line creates a list of all Excel files with their full paths within the specified output directory. Argument pattern use the expression to match files with any alphabetic extension, e.g. XLSX, XLS, CSV, etc. The full .names returns the full file's path instead of just the file names. Step 5. Read and store the data frame from the unzipped Excel files. The first line initializes the empty list called datalist. It will be used to store the data frames that will be read from the Excel files in the next steps of the loop codes. Then we follow up the big part of the code lines, which are looping through each Excel file, read it based on its extension, and convert it to CSV files type if they are not CSV. So for each extracted file, get its file extension. If the extension is CSV, read the data frame into the storage data list. If the extension is XLS, then first read the data frame into storage data list by read Excel function as the ith element. Then converted this XLS file in storage as a CSV file with argument passed 0 to combine strings for creating the full name by base name function, which actually removes the extension from the original Excel file name and appends the .csv as extension. The raw .names to preventing writing raw names to the CSV file. If the extension is XLSX, same action as above to read and convert this XLSX type file. If the extension is XLSB, the converting steps are almost the same as above. Only difference is that before converting XLSB to CSV, we need to ensure that all date timestamps in XLSB are UTC from Unix timestamps. After this step 5, we have only CSV file data frames stored in data list. Last step, check if all data frame structures are compatible, preventing errors due to mismatched column name. Then creates a single unified data frame for further analyzing and processing. In this step, we first initialize a combined DF data frame holder with predefined column header names. If the frame holder has been there before, then we need to clean its data by removing its data row only. Then we loop through the all data frames in data list and combine them if they have the same column names. We check if each file data frames within data list has identical column names with ones in combined DF data frame holder. If yes, combine it into the combined DF. Otherwise, leave those column name mismatch in file in a new empty row. Run the whole R script code lines. Have a quick check on the generated result. Combined data frame, combine DF. Yes, good. Let's copy the R codes. and move to Power BI desktop file. In the desktop file under Home tab in top ribbon, click the Get Data icon. Choose the R script and connect. In the R script editor, paste the copied R codes. OK. The generated combined data frame appears for selection. Select it and clear Transform button. In the query editor, check the data in each column and do necessary data transformation and clean up. Then close and apply the queries. We get the combined dataset in Power BI and Data View. From here, we can do further works on modeling and reporting. That is all about in this demo. This video shared a method by using R in Power BI Desktop to unzip the compressed Excel files based on the identified file names extension, such as CSV, XLSX, XLS, and XLSB, etc. Then combine them if they have the same column headers in data table. Finally, load the combined data frame into Power BI for further data modeling and analyzing. Thanks for watching. If you like to watch more videos from my channel, please press subscribe button. See you in next video.